Welcome everyone. This is Tariq here from Bloggers Bloom. So this is a short video in terms of how we can actually go ahead and create a lead magnet. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, how do you go ahead and create a lead magnet? How do we create a landing page? And how do we start automation and a drip email marketing campaign rather. So I thought I'll just quickly speak about this in this particular video. Now, if you have enrolled for my WordPress course, I have covered how to create a landing page using Elementor. So I will in any case include the link of the WordPress course below in the description of this particular video. Now, just to go ahead, just to follow through what we will be covering in this particular video, we will be starting off by creating a lead magnet. Now you have different kinds of lead magnet. It could be maybe your a software, or maybe a free trial period, or a course, or an ebook. Ebook is one of the most commonly used lead magnets. So in this particular video, I will go ahead and just a very simple lead magnet. We'll go ahead and create that, a small ebook. Then once we have created the ebook, we'll just go ahead and even create a cover page for the ebook, a cover page for the ebook. Then once we've gone ahead and created the cover page as well, then we will go ahead and create a landing page using ConvertKit. The link for ConvertKit is also there in the description below. And then we will set up the automation and the drip email sequence. Now, to start off with the lead magnet. Now, you know that a lead magnet is the best option to actually get customers to give their email address in exchange of a freebie. Now, the freebie here is of course going to be our ebook. And like I've just mentioned, we could also have your courses, your free trials, a coupon, or a course, or email sequence, any of those challenges. You can include all those as part of your lead magnet. So now let's say if I want to create an ebook. Now, there are a lot of softwares also which you can actually go ahead, and softwares and tools again that I will mention in the description. But if you'd really like to start off without any investment, and I'd like to keep it as simple as possible, you can go ahead and do this even in your Google Docs. Like you can see, I've come over to Google Docs and I've just opened a new document over here. I just created a simple point, this checklist over here. Let's say you have a huge 1,000-word article, or maybe now if you're giving a lead magnet also, that doesn't mean that you, just for the sake of creating a lead magnet, you have some vague content put up on your ebook. It has to really offer value. It has to be of immense value rather, and only then will someone actually give in their email address. So have something, maybe let's say or you can even have a checklist, or maybe a resource file also. Let's say the top 100. I do have one program. It's basically the affiliate marketing for beginners. I have a lead magnet for that as well, which is basically the 150 affiliate marketing programs. So I will have that link also mentioned below in this description. So let's say you've got all the 150 affiliate marketing program, which is actually kept in a way. I mean, you've listed out all the 150, and then you've created this file. Just go ahead and create some name for the file as well. And after that, go ahead, file, and download as a PDF. Let's say I have this saved as Bloggers Bloom ebook sample. I will just mention sample. All right. And I will just go ahead and download as PDF. You have this option of the PDF. Go ahead and click on download as PDF. So now what happens is that my PDF has already been created. You can see my ebook is ready. Of course, this is not going to be the ebook. You need to create something substantial. So now that my ebook is actually created, what do I need to do next? Go ahead to Canva. This is the best tool that you can actually use, and say that you want to create a design. Click on create a design. You can search for ebook, and you'll get the option of ebook cover. Now, once you select the ebook cover, you get a couple of templates over here which you can make use of. You can start off afresh over here, or if you want to use some of the templates mentioned over here, you can use that as well. So let's say I probably let's for the sake of this, I'll just take this little okay, let's use this and say my top 150 programs. Affiliate marketing, top 150 programs, and I'll include my name or otherwise Bloggers Bloom, and I've got my cover design ready. So, I mean, you can change this if you want to. So I will go ahead, download, and I will say download as well. You're downloading a PNG file because you need an image for your landing page now. All right. So what have we completed now? We've got our ebook. We've got a cover page design as well. Next is what we have to create a landing page. So now, if you are part of my the blogging course, which you all will get to know very soon as well, in the blogging course, I have asked you all to go ahead and register for an account in ConvertKit. So now, once you go ahead and register for yourself in ConvertKit, you will, once you log into your ConvertKit account, you'll come to this main page which is basically the subscriber page. Now over here, what you will have to do, we need to create a landing page. Now, just to give you, I won't talk too much about the tool as of now, but just to give you a rough idea, you have the subscribers here. That is the first page that you come into once you register into your account. Then you have something called automations, which we will cover. Then you have landing page and forms, where you can create the landing pages and forms, and broadcast is basically send mailers to all in your mailing list. Now, to start off with, we need to create a landing page. Let's go ahead and click on landing page. Now, once we click on landing pages, you'll get a list of all the landing pages that you have so far in your particular tool. So let's say I want to create a new landing page. I'll go ahead and click on create new. Once I click on create new, I have the option of either creating a form or a landing page. Now, like I mentioned, I would like to go ahead and create a landing page at this point of time. So I will click on landing page. Once you click on landing page, you'll have a number of templates which you can make use of. You can select any one of this, customize it for your requirement, and go ahead with that particular landing page. Now, let's say we are going ahead with the ebook. So you have the option of ebook. Let's just see what all options you have in ebook. Now, you got about nine templates which are available under the ebook category. Now, something which I usually use is this particular Cypress theme, because it's very simple. This is the image that I can make use of over here, and some few text which I can include. So I will go ahead. You can either click on preview. Once you click on preview, you can just have a look at how this particular theme is. And this is how it looks in the desktop. If you want to check how it looks in the mobile device, this is how you can go and you can click on this option right on top here, click on mobile, and then you get to see how it is responsive as well. So once, if you're happy with this, or if you like to change again, you can select one of the themes on the left hand side. So let's say I'm going ahead with this particular theme. I click on choose. Now, once you click on choose, you have the option of going ahead and customizing this particular page. So now let's say this particular image, I want to change this image to what we have just created. So let's go ahead and upload this particular, where is that image? Here's that particular image. I'll go ahead and select this image, getting uploaded. All right, so this is the image that we're going to be using here. There you go. Your landing page is almost ready. You've got your image here. Go ahead and click on, go ahead and edit your text over here. Free download. And then have some text mentioned over here as well. You have the email ID. If you want to include one more field, like you want to get the name, collect the name also, go ahead and click on this plus icon and have the name. So now that settings are over here on the left hand side. So basically you select what custom field you want. This is basically the first name. So you select the first name, and then yes, it's a required field. And then the kind of font size, the background color, those customizing, you can go ahead and get it done over here as well. So let's start off with the first, which is basically these styles. You can choose a style over here, what fonts, the font size. You want to have a background image over here in the background, or just want to leave it. Currently, you can see this particular color here. It's left to that color in the background. If you want to remove the background color and have an image, you can select that as well over here. Then next, while this are all the customizing and the color option, these few settings are what you will have to really look into. Now, under the settings, you can, if you're going to be integrating your domain into this, you can do that, or otherwise leave that as it is. Then you have the option of when a visitor subscribes to the page, show the success message. That is basically once someone enters the email ID and the name and clicks on submit, what do you want them to see? You typically have the success. You please check your mail now. You could probably also include check the spam folder, because many times the mails that we subscribe to, they tend to go into either the promotion folder or maybe even into the spam folder. So you want to ensure that, because this is the first step and it's something which is very important for us, so that we capture the leads as well. So you could probably mention that please check the spam folder just in case it's gone over there. Now, you want to either show a success message, or do you want to actually redirect to an external page? That is left to you completely. If you want to click to redirect to an external page, you could mention that. But at this point, I would suggest leave it at this particular option. Now, once this is done, your next is basically what is called an incentive mail. Now, you would have noticed that the moment you click on subscribe, you get a mail asking you to confirm subscription. So that is basically what this is. So now you want to edit that. You can go ahead and edit this as well. This is basically the from ID. Now for my system over here, I have got my from mail ID as my Bloggers Bloom ID. You can change the subject if you want, and then the content of the mail as well, you can have that change. So this is basically the confirmation mail which goes to your customer. So once this, if you want, you can edit it. Once you go ahead and edit, just go ahead and click on save at the bottom over here. Once you've done with that, or do you want an option of auto confirm new subscribers? Now this again is completely a personal choice. If you want, you could go ahead and click on this auto confirm new subscribers. I suggest don't do it. The only reason being is that, like I just mentioned, if you go ahead and click on auto confirm, now new subscribers may feel that the mail is going to come into their inbox. Now, since we are telling them that there's going to be a mail, please confirm on the mail, they will look forward for the mail in their inbox. Now, in case it goes into the spam, or in case it goes into the promotion folder, they would take that effort of putting it into the inbox, of whitelisting the email and getting it into the inbox. So I would suggest leaving this as it is and not going ahead with the confirm new subscribers. Now, the next is after confirming redirect to, now you can either have a thank you page URL over here, or you want to redirect it to some other page that basically after, once someone gets the mail, they click on confirm subscription, it comes to a thank you page. That particular link, where do you want it to go? By default, this particular system or most of your email marketing tools also goes to some kind of a confirm subscription page. You have the other option over here called download. Now this is where, if you want, you could go ahead and select the file, the PDF file which we just created. You could select that and include it over here. So what happens is, as soon as someone subscribes to that particular mail, they go ahead and get the download file immediately. Now, I would suggest don't do it over here as well, because at the end of the day, we want to start building a relation with the customer. The entire lead nurturing and the lead generation process and the automation is all to start building a relation with the customer. So don't go ahead and give the download option over here. Instead, go ahead and send a mail with the download file. So I will show you how that is done as well. So you could leave all these as it is. What you could do is, okay, so here, either once you click on the you know that once the mail goes to the customer, they're going to be getting a confirmed subscription. Now you can include a thank you page over here. Let's say I'll just rename this as the sample free download, sample free ebook download. All right, so this is my page name. Now I want to create a thank you page also, which you can go ahead and do by clicking on this plus icon over here. Let's say you click a plus icon here, then you will get a thank you page. Thank you for signing up, and you can customize this page as well. Now, I do not want the thank you page, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going to go ahead and click on remove thank you page. So what I'm going to do now is, I usually create a customized thank you page, which is basically on my website. So this is basically my thank you page. I've got bloggersbloom.com/thank you. And the reason for this is very simple. I take them to the website, and over here, I tell them, thank you for subscribing. You've successfully signed up to my list. Please join the group. I'm giving some kind of a call to action. Now, over here is a very simple call to action. You can have multiple actions here, but since this is my generic thank you page, I'm not loading it with too much of other activities or call to action. So all I'm going to do here is, in the meanwhile, please do join the group. And also I have mentioned, please do mark my email ID to the safe list and include it in your address book. We wouldn't want it to go into the spam. So this is just a simple one. You want, I can send you this link, send me a mail, and I'll have this copy sent across to you. You can just use the same thing. So what I would do is, I would go ahead and select this particular URL, and I will have this included in my thank you page over here. So you go back to the settings. Okay, the settings over here, the incentive mail, and over here in this URL, I will go ahead, delete this and include my thank you page. Got it? So this is basically, once someone subscribes to the mail, they get a mail into the inbox. The option is confirm subscription. Once you click on confirm subscription, your email, this particular customer email gets into your particular database, and they get to see this thank you page. So this is as far as this landing page is concerned. Now, some few advanced settings that do you want to continue showing the form even after this particular, they click on sign up today or whatever your call to action. Do you want to still show it or hide the form or show a custom content? You can, this is all something which you can select and choose from. Now another option which over here you have is basically the advanced settings, whether you want to have some SEO and analytics, you want to integrate your Google Analytics, your Facebook business, all those can be integrated over here. So let's say I've completed this, and I say, let's say preview this particular page. This is how your landing page will look like. So exit preview, and I'll say save, and I can go ahead and save and publish this. Let's say save and publish. So it is saved and published. Now, if you want to share this, you have the option. You can click this to copy this particular URL. Let's open this in a new tab, and let's see this particular page. And there you go. You have your landing page ready. All right, so this is, you can create any complex landing pages also. This is a very simple landing page which I created using that particular ConvertKit. So now you have gone ahead and created this landing page. Now, what is the next step? Next step is basically you need to send them a mail. Now, before we get into the automation, what I would like you to do, once you click on automation, you have something called sequence over here. So go ahead and click on sequence. Now, sequence is basically the list of mails that should go to someone once they go ahead and subscribe to your mailbox. Let's say, for example, this particular course that I'm actually creating, which is the blogging course. Now, I'll select this blogging course. This is something which I'm creating right now. If you can see, there's a list of chapters which are over here. So this is all the contents of the particular mail which is actually going in. So the first I start off with a welcome mail. Then the next day I have chapter 1, chapter 2. On a similar lines, I have a list of chapters which are over here. And do I do this on sit and send across mails? No, it's all on autopilot. And that is basically what I'm saying, the power of automation. So it starts off with a welcome mail. I can select as well over here whether I want to send this mail immediately after someone subscribe, or do you want to send it after 1 day, or even if I want after a couple of hours after they particular sign up to that particular from the landing page. Once they sign up, after half an hour or after 1 hour, I can select that as well. I can even choose whether I don't want to send it to, or maybe I don't want to send it on a Monday. I want to send it on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that. See, the moment I uncheck it, it says it not on Monday. So I can select those options also. Right now it is selected to all, and once you make all the changes, once you create all these mails, then you just click on save all your mails are actually saved. Now, for the sake of for this particular example that we have gone ahead and created, I will go ahead and create a new sequence as well. I'm just waiting for this to save. So this is saved, all done. All right. So now let's go back into our sequence and click on new sequence. All right. So I'll click on the new sequence. Let's create a name for this sequence first. Let's say the sample free ebook bloggers bloom create sequence. Now, once you create the sequence, you will have some sample mails which are already over here. Now, as you can notice, this is it's written here, status is draft. You can make it active once you've completed this mail, and you can select when to send it as well. So let's say this is my welcome email. All right. And over here, I will just say hello, and okay, wait, sorry, there. Hello, and then I start off with some details of the mail, and I can go ahead and let's say legacy. All right, so here it is. Now, hello, and then you have this personalized. If you want to personalize it with that particular subscriber's name, you can go ahead and subscribe to their, put their name as well over there, and please, and then you can attach the file. Now, this is where you can go ahead and attach your PDF file which you just created. Let's say you choose the file and drop it in here. This is the PDF file. We've gone ahead and dropped the file here. So you have the file attached over here. So this is your welcome mail. Of course, you can add some contents to this as well. And then you go ahead and select active. And when do you want to send this? You want to send this immediately. So instead of 1, go ahead and put it 0. The moment you put 0, you'll get to see this changes to immediately. So once that is done, your first mail has been set. So that basically means once someone signs up for your program or onto the landing page, and once the mail is confirmed, they immediately get this welcome mail. All right. So now, once a welcome mail goes, you can click on this add mail. You can add any amount of mails over here. So this basically goes by default, it is set to 1 day after. That is basically after 1 day of sending this particular, the welcome mail, this mail goes as well. So let's say this is day 1 email. I'll have the next one as basically the day 2 email. Likewise, I go ahead with day 3 email. And what you should notice over here is that, and take note also, this day 1 email which is written over here, go ahead and make it active. Make all your mails as active, because unless you make it active, these mails will not go into your customer's inbox. So you've gone ahead and made all these active. Each of these are 1 day interval period as well. And this goes immediately your welcome mail. And once you've completed with all this, go ahead and click on save all. And that's about it. So your sequence is ready right now. Now, once you've clicked on save, you can go and preview. You can see these options over here. How does it look in the browser? How does it look in the email? Let's go ahead and click on browser. And this is how your mail goes. You can see the link for the PDF is mentioned over here. Of course, you have to include some mail contents as well. So this is the preview of it. So now we have gone ahead, created the landing page. We have gone ahead and created the sequence as well of what mails should actually go on immediately, then day 1, day 2, and day 3. Let's go ahead and click on the automation now. Now let's go ahead and click on automation. Now, once you click on automation, click on new automation. Now you have the option of either selecting from some predefined templates, or you can create new automation as well. Under browse template, you can get to see different kinds of automation which are already there, some predefined templates. You don't have to go through these, may be confusing at some point of time. So go ahead and click on create automation. Now, carefully note what I'm actually saying. Now, from where is the customer coming in? They're coming in from our landing page, correct? Now, so basically, what is the action that you want to select? Now, they come in from a form. So basically, form or a landing page, that's the same thing which you used over here. You have to select the form name which they're coming in from. Now, we know that we created this particular form of sample free ebook download. So we'll say they're coming in from here, and click on add event. All right. So I hope I've not confused you. They're basically coming from a landing page. That is hence we are selecting this particular form option. We select the form which is from the drop down, which particular form or landing page we have created. Once you have selected that, go ahead and click on add event. Now, this is basically the name of this particular, the ebook download, that particular landing page. They're coming in from there. So what happens when they come from there? you obviously want to start that sequence what we just created. So click on plus. Now, once you click on plus, what would you like to start off? You want to start an action, or you want to start an event, or you want to give some condition. Now, condition is basically some other custom fields you can actually mention, or event actually again is some product purchase, tag is removed, date occurs. This is all for your retargeting also, which you can actually keep using all these tools. Some action. Now again, action, you want to send a mail sequence, you want to add or remove a tag. Tags are basically, let's say for a course on, let's say I've got a course on SEO, I've got a course on digital marketing, I've got a course on blogging. Now I've got 3 separate landing pages. Now maybe someone who's coming for the SEO, I will add a tag for that particular subscriber as an SEO tag. For someone in digital, I'll have a digital. So what this segregation, this categorization helps you tomorrow is that if you want to send mails to only the SEO subscribers, you can send mails only to them, because they're all going to be sitting in one particular database. But you're giving tags so that you can segregate this very easily. So that is why you go ahead and add these tags. So in this particular case, once you're coming in from this particular landing page, I'm going to create an action. And what action am I going to create? I'm going to create an email sequence. Now which email sequence do I want to select? Remember the one which we created now? That's right, sample free ebook BB. So I will say that I want to start this email sequence. So I'll click on add action. So now what happens is the moment someone comes into this page and subscribes to it, immediately this particular sequence gets triggered. Now you can also add, and which I really highly advise is add a tag as well. Now, how do you add a tag? Either you can select from one of the tags. Now you can see some of the tags that I have created. I've created a tag for my affiliate marketing course. Someone actually downloads the ebook. This is particularly the tag they get. If someone goes in for my course, someone comes only to my website. If it's for the blogging course or the digital marketing course or my other website, you can either select for one of these tags, or you can create a tag as well. All right, so you can either select or create. Let's say I'm going to create one for this particular, that is the sample free ebook. All right, so I've created this. I created a new tag over here and say add action. So now you can see the flow which actually happens over here. Send all the mails. Once all the mails happen, then the tag is being assigned to that particular customer or the subscriber. Now I could have this shifted on top. This is something which you can choose completely. Now the reason why I do this is because there are chances that this particular, let's say they go through the mail, they're not very happy, they unsubscribe to it at some point in between. So since they unsubscribe it, I don't want to tag them and again remove. So it's something which I personally am selecting. You could anyway select this, put it on top, and then have the sequence. It's completely your choice. So once I've got this, I'm sending my mails and I've tagged this particular person, it's end of automation. Now, if you want, you can still add some more. You can have a condition to send them to some other activity or send them to some other mail sequence or something. You could have that done. Like, let's say once you have completed this, you have tagged them, then again start an email sequence of, let's say, a general follow-up, because they have come for the ebook. They've selected, you've sent them some 3 mails on 3 particular days, and the 4th day, instead of stopping it, you want to continue the engagement with that customer. Have a new mail sequence in which you're not sending them daily, but maybe on a weekly basis, so that you have some kind of a connection with the audience even after this particular sequence has completed. So you could do that, or otherwise end of automation. So once you're completed with this entire automation, let's go ahead and rename this to sample free ebook automation. All right, I've done this, renamed it, and then on the right hand corner you have this particular button. You have to turn it on. It's only when it is turned on will this particular automation work. So it's giving you a prompt over here, turn on automation. There are currently 0 subscribers in the automation. Yes, yes, yes. So turn it on. So now that you've turned it on, your sequence is complete. So now in your automation, let's say this is how my various other automations are for either my course, the subscribers who come into the website or the blogging course or the digital marketing, all those. Now you can see the free sample ebook automation. This is the automation we have just created. Now, if you do go ahead and enter your name and email ID, you will notice that immediately you will get the welcome mail, and the rest of it of the mails will start coming as well. Now, what have we covered now? We have gone ahead and covered creating a lead magnet. We have covered gone ahead and created a cover page using Canva. We've set up a landing page using ConvertKit, and how to set up an automation and drip mail sequence. Now, another tool, another little suggestion is basically how you can actually integrate this landing page in your WordPress website. Now, once you actually have a ConvertKit account, you will get an API key and secret. The secret is much longer, that's why I'm showing it to you all. So once you go ahead and create your account in ConvertKit, you'll get an API key and the secret. You can go ahead and integrate it. Of course, you have to first install the ConvertKit plugin. Once you install and activate the plugin, it will come under your settings. You will have ConvertKit, and you go ahead and enter your API key and API secret. Now, if you notice, that particular form which we created is not appearing over here right now. So what happens sometimes is you can go ahead and refresh this particular, click on the refresh forms button. When you click on that, you will should get all your courses over here. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time as well. So let's go ahead and just refresh this page. So what happens is whatever forms you have actually created, whatever landing pages you have created will come and appear over here. It has not yet come. It's taking a little bit of time. So what we will do is digital marketing, content, forms. Okay, so it's okay. So no problem. What we will do is I'll show you how to include this form into your page. So let's go to pages, create, add new. Sometimes it will appear directly onto your page as well. So let's say ConvertKit, let's say the landing pages, has it come over here? Yes, it has come over here. The sample free ebook download has come here. All right. So what you do is now you go ahead and save this page as the sample free ebook download or whatever it is, and then go ahead and select the particular landing page that you want from this ConvertKit. Once you've installed ConvertKit, this will of course appear over here. So you go ahead and select this particular page, the landing page. If you want, you can add a tag as well. You remember we just created the tag over here, the sample free ebook, but nevertheless, we have already created an automation in a sequence in which that tag will get captured or get assigned to whoever actually signs up for this. So all you have to do is go ahead and click on this, publish, and publish this page. All right, I should have selected default sidebar content, no sidebars. I've gone ahead and selected no sidebars as well. Update this page, and that's about it. Now I'll go ahead and view page in new tab. And can you see your landing page has been created on your website? So you don't have you can see this particular URL, which is over here, some builder 9/ whatever. It doesn't look a very friendly URL. Instead of that, what you can do is you have created on your own website with this particular link as well, the particular URL. So you have integrated this particular, the landing page you created on your website. So it's pretty simple to get this done. All you have to do is create a new page, give the file, the page title, the page name. Once you've selected that, go ahead below and select this particular landing page that you actually want, and select with no bars, that basically no sidebars at all. It has to be a blank page. Once you've selected that, go ahead and click publish, and your landing page has been created as well. All right. I hope this has actually helped. This is the easiest way. That is why you can go ahead and register for an account in ConvertKit. And once you've registered for an account in ConvertKit, you can go ahead and integrate it with your website and start creating automations and sequences. This would take a little bit of time for you all to understand. Go through this video again and again. And I know it's going to be very simple once you've created two or three automations and sequences. And this is the best way to actually get work done on automation instead of actually sitting and replying and sending mails on a regular basis. So make use of all this, the ConvertKit and the sequence and the automations, and integrate the landing page onto your website. I hope this has been of help. If it has, please give me a like. And I've got all the links below. You can click on this, register for an account as well on ConvertKit. So thank you again. I will keep coming up with more and more new videos. And thank you for now. Bye.